Welcome back to Spilling the Tea with Astrology. Spilling the tea with astrology. Spilling the tea with astrology. Friends brew. It's us. We're back. It's you. Happy Saturday, wherever you are. Snow, crazy, ridiculous. But
today
we're gonna let it some Palo Santo and say we are going to title this video something like
winning over the Scorpio woman.
She is kind of domineering she's a masculine sign, so she's kind of like domineering. A Scorpio and a Leo woman are both really beautiful, strong, masculine spirits. So, as a female, they're not necessarily very feminine in the respect where they're like, bossy. And like, I think it's hard to have two bossy people in a relationship, so Scorpio and Leo were kind of tough. And again, I was saying in the last thing, the most bossy is fixed. Things are their way or the highway. Kind of the fixed people are the bossy ones. And so Scorpio is a fixed sign, Leo is a fixed sign, and they're both masculine. And
they're hard to lie to because, like the Scorpio man, they're also very emotionally intelligent as well.
Yeah. They really are. They are very, very emotionally intelligent. They're the psychics of the fucking...
Yep.
It is my sign, 0 degree Scorpio. It is the psychic of the zodiac. They say this one, that one, the other one, but probably the number one is psychic-wise is Scorpio. And for channeling, the people I've seen actually channel in my life have been had Gemini heavy in their chart. The first person I ever saw do it had double Gemini in their chart. I think my battery's running low. We're going to have to just see how far this takes us because we can only do what we can do. So so when you're the Scorpio woman, she's kind of dominant. That's what I was getting at. She being me, I'm her.
Maybe
and
her would be.
So maybe in the bedroom submissive, but outside of the bedroom, you don't need two cooks can't make it, whatever.
She's very independent.
Spoil the soup or something like that. Too many cooks spoil the soup. Too many chiefs, not enough Indians, that kind of thing. So yeah, she's very independent. So she's looking for some. She's definitely looking for somebody who's probably not going to try to give her power struggle. So she appreciates outside of the bedroom somebody who's really smooth, easygoing. She's not. So fixed signs are tough. Aquarius, Taurus, Leo are all tough.
I feel like
Taurus will go with her a little bit though because he is her opposite in the fixed sign. He is her opposite and he is attracted to her to having a heavy Taurus in the chart. Anywhere for a Scorpio woman and you have any Taurus in your chart, it's like a magnet, so back to, being the opposites attract kind of thing, so, yeah.
Yeah, definitely, and being that, they are emotionally intelligent, they're very, I almost said Aquarius women.
Oh my God.
Scorpio women have mood swings, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like if you could keep, even under all that,
it's still a water sign at the end of the day. It's very as a water sign at the end of the day.
Under all that dominating energy that I got this, I'm independent, you don't tell me what to do.
That's outside of the bedroom. I don't know for every Scorpio, but inside the bedroom, I prefer it the other way around because I don't like being in charge. I just naturally end up doing that in real life. So if you can
dominate her,
I think she's more than submissive if we're going to get all personal about it, but let's just do it.
If you could keep her emotionally stable, I feel like she would like that as well.
We've went there.
I feel like if you could keep her emotionally stable.
Well, she needs to be emotionally stable because she is definitely, she follows her emotions, so it's really hard for her. It is a very hard thing. So being stable for her, an earth sign like Taurus, like Capricorn, like Virgo, her, being a rock for her, being a solid foundation for her, being, is that although she is very authoritative, she's coming from a very vulnerable, like, squishy Pisces place.
But they try not to be vulnerable at all.
We have no emotions, but we have, like, Aries, Aquarius, the other fixed sign that has no emotions, is an air sign. And Aquarius And Scorpio we don't have no emotions. But we do. And Aries,
They fear
I mean,
vulnerability,
Aquarius probably really doesn't have any emotions. When Aquarius says it doesn't have any emotions, it probably means that. When Scorpio was like, I don't have any emotions, that's the fakest shit you ever heard in your life, because Scorpio has more emotions than a Pisces. It just covers it better with the I don't give a shit attitude. Like it comes off as real. If some people buy that I don't give a shit attitude, but it's not real.
Like to win her over, they fear vulnerability. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
we do.
If you could get her to be vulnerable and feel comfortable being vulnerable with you, that's a good thing.
That's where you're at.
Yeah.
If she can't, if there's no intimate, emotional intimacy, it's not going to last long, because she's not looking for, she knows how to take care of her own business. I bet she does. We're just going to say it right here on national TV, people. She knows how to take care of her own business. It's not about so much that, but.
But yeah.
But if you are a Scorpio woman, just make sure you do take care of your own business. Don't chase men for no good reason like that now. That's not the reason to be chasing men, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about.
What else? How else could they win over a Scorpio woman?
Oh, wow. So, yeah, being deep, intense, probably something like, poetry, all the emotional stuff that's like deep, intense, and a little bit,
on top of
I don't know, maybe it's me because I have some Libra, like it's a Libra, Scorpio cusp, but there is some sense of what's that word?
On top of giving her good sex, you need to, besides the sex, you need to give her real intimacy, because that's what they crave, emotional.
Right, sex won't last, sex lasts 5 minutes,
Taking a shower with a Scorpio woman and just being able to touch and shower and feel, but not really do anything with her,
the sensual kind of stuff. No, I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
But
yeah, sex is a whole different topic. I'm celibate right now, so as you can tell, that's a fucking deep down the rabbit hole discussion about sex and relationships.
How else could they win over a Scorpio woman?
But being deep and conversational, and being someone she could lean on and depend upon, like being an earth sign, or being like an earth sign. Trustworthy,
dependent.
And because what does water crave? Water craves the security of the earth, and so it needs to be. It likes to be needed. It does. Like Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, they like to be needed. They like to feel emotionally needed. Yeah. They like to feel. They're the type that tend to be codependent, like, and don't know how to be emotionally independent on their own and emotionally happy on their own. That kind of, like, be happy before you get into a relationship. Don't expect the relationship to make you happy. And it's like, yeah. But my thing is making yourself happy from the inside is something that Scorpio has a difficulty with, because they're often drowning in a lot of dark emotions that they have to work with. So they work with their shadow self a lot in order to come to the Phoenix stage in general, as we didn't talk about,
No,
like
we did. We did in the previous video with the Scorpio men.
Oh.
That's the same thing for Scorpio men and Scorpio women. They have the 3 stages of Scorpio and /snake, Eagle, and Phoenix. They all have those stages, each Scorpio man and woman. So yeah, just if you're not too familiar with those stages, go back to the Scorpio man video, and we explain a little bit about that there.
Well, basically, yeah, those are just your lower base instincts, and you're allowed to. The woman can be violent and be tend to violence and anger, which is your lower stages of Scorpio, and be very sexual, promiscuous, things like that. Those are lower stages of a lower evolved.
So back
Scorpio.
To being emotionally stable for her. You need to be emotionally stable for her.
She definitely thinks she's emotionally stable, but she's not. She's just not.
You need to be able to deal with her roller coasters and keep her at a cool head.
Yeah. I think she tries to show the rough exterior that she's fine, but if you live with her, you're like, oh my God, you're such a hot mess. I don't know how you even hold it together. But you put it inside that scorpion shell and make it look good. Yes, I do.
Anything else on how to win them over?
I know. Like, what do you do when this is like ridiculously like unusual to hear you say a Scorpio say, but practical stuff. You know, that's the Scorpio in me. The Scorpio in me is the businesswoman, is the practical part of me, is
buy her
the,
some
you know,
flowers.
mow my front lawn. So acts of service, definitely acts of service for,
Some flowers, maybe.
you know, a Scorpio where she feels as though you're like, Your Highness.
Some flowers.
You know, it's acts of service. With flowers, she's a masculine sign. She doesn't.
I feel like that would.
I think she likes both potted plants as well as cut flowers. But being masculine, I think she's more of a cut flowers person.
Yeah, that's what
So
I
I'm
was
gonna go with
saying.
my final.
A vase of flowers or like
That
a
would be
little
nice. Yeah.
bouquet.
Well, so yeah, so it'll be lavishing with gifts is another one that right. It's like similar to Libra too. Gift giving is good.
But if she knows that she can depend on you, that's also another good thing.
Keeping her secrets really well because she's mysterious and she doesn't tell anybody shit. So if you're her friend or her boyfriend or her lover and she know her secrets, make sure you keep them really well because that's your job as
secret, that about the
secret
Scorpio
keeper.
Man too.
Secret keeper, because that's how it is. But Scorpio women are tough. So I mean, I think the thing that is hard is she is so vulnerable and it takes so much to crack her, you know, shell, so to speak, or, you know, to crack her vulnerability until she becomes vulnerable. What she likes is somebody who's comfortable with vulnerability and showing her how to be vulnerable by example. So she's actually something that's really exciting to see is something to help her be vulnerable.
Having a partner that could be a teacher, a friend, and a lover all in one.
I don't know, who doesn't want that though? It's Valentine's Day. The lights are shining over here. It's like, you know, we all want that.
That's pretty much all I got though.
I'm the Scorpio woman, so of course that's the last thing we end with. Like, this is what I want. It's the perfect ideal guy. That's all I really, really want though. That's that. Just the perfect, you know, guy.
You need to be able to.
That's my Scorpio woman. That's all they want.
So also appreciate if you could understand where she comes from and.
Well, maybe if you're a little intuitive too, because that's like it's part of the being psychic is like intuitive, like empathic. Like I feel your feelings and I feel sympathy and empathy for you, and you know, things like that where you click or if your feelings click together or your thoughts click together or you're finishing sentences. I love that, you know. And that's with any human being. So, you know, in any position of my life that are finishing sentences or clicking with me, like, you know, I love it. It's great. It's like, ooh, you know. Scorpios have a great sense of humor and people don't expect that. So definitely, and they can get so serious too. That's why people don't expect it. They're considered one of the most serious signs of the zodiac. So if you can bring lightness to them and you can make them laugh, that's probably one of the coolest things that you got to offer in your whole arsenal of weapons. So, all right, have yourselves
a
wonderful white Saturday. Ring us up, star.
Again.
Oh my god, this happened in the last video. No. Stay wild.